Usama bin Amir, and recently, I, due to lack of cautiousness, I didn't take precautions, and the voltage from electricity actually killed my PC, which was operational, and we used it to complete procedures like uploading and sharing our content online. But now we are unable to do that. Uh, and now I was left with two options, either to sit and cry and not upload videos, or I could come up live, come live and then say what I want to say and then go away. Mainly, this is going to improve a lot of things for me. So yeah, I think that's useful. In fact, more convenient than recording and then after recording, putting that video into computer, decode it, because uploading 1 GB, 2 GB, it's not affordable. So I had to decode it. Then yeah, so that procedure was difficult. So maybe now we can do better. The only problem with this sort of video would be that if I start the video, it's gonna be till the end. So I have to be more careful than before. Anyway, so what is the topic today? What are gonna be the topics? Because I don't pre-decide them, and I use my current understanding and knowledge of stuff to practice my speech. Although pauses, useless pauses are not part of big conversations, but it's my habit. I have to cut it down. No no ooh, just the talk, just precision in the language. Austin Kleon, I was reading one of his books, and he said that be immature. Yeah, this is one of the fundamental arguments I was thinking about for the past few days. And the argument was that you gotta be an amateur when you are doing some sort of work. This wasn't the problem. I agree with him. That we gotta be, sometimes we put ourselves too much into professionalism that we are unable to take a single step further. And the name of the book is really brilliant, like show your work. I am showing my work, the work that I've done. I am able to share it with you guys online, free, no publishers, nothing that sort of cliches involved in here. So he made this statement that you could be an amateur. And an amateur is a person who is willing to do anything in the discipline and the field. He does not go through formal training. And I was like, no, why? Why would you be? And he said, he even quoted some person who said that amateur has multiple opportunities and ways, and professionals only have one, or a limited number of ways to tackle a problem or something like that. Professionals, experts, they forget the problems that they solved 12 years ago. So if a person like me is struggling, if I go to a professional, definitely he's going to be able to guide me better. But the better option may be to join the person who is actually at the same level or a little bit above me. He will understand my problem really, really better. Really, really. In a better way overall. So, Uh, the main problem was that maybe a day before yesterday, I had read or watched Ali Abdal's video, who said that in order to be productive, you have to be approaching your work like a professional. Oh, the one guy is saying that you have to be kind of like professional when doing your work, and now another guy comes and say be an amateur. So it doesn't make any sense to me. And I was like, yeah. I marked it. Then I started, reading more and more, and automatically I had this answer in my brain that Austin Kleon, he is talking only through the lens of creativity. That really is this discovery, or this problem solution is really astonishing, because it excited me. It developed an enthusiasm within me that I can now relate. I can put two authors together and have a fight between them to get what the truth really is. So what is going to be my solution? What is going to be the stuff that I am going to be in need of? So to be creative, definitely I agree, and I have to agree that be an amateur, man. Like, see unlimited opportunities out there. Practice your creativity. On the other hand, when you are trying to be productive, the professional approach is one of the best approaches. Why? Because a professional never cares what he feels. He just shows up to the work and does his job. And when you do your job regularly for 18 minutes on a subject or a discipline for a year, you are 95% ahead of 95% of the audience. And 95% is not a small number, but the remaining 5%, oh my goodness, you have to spend your entire life to be better in that zone. So I'm not claiming that doing this sort of thing will make you rich or something like, no. But yeah, it's going to put you ahead of 95%. And if you put yourself ahead of 95% people in multiple fields, overall the compounding effect will be amazing. So then I realized that productivity and creativity are two both different things, and you have to approach them differently to make the most out of both of them, and make the most from your life. It was amazing reading both of them, watching both of them having disagreement sort of thing. In my brain, they didn't know. In fact, they don't even know right now what conclusions I've drawn from these opposite ideas. So to be able to be creative, you have to be an amateur. Even if you are a professional, technology is changing rapidly. You are getting AI engines like ChatGPT. There are many things that are like evolving overall. So if you are not an amateur even within your field, you're going to be suffering a lot, because you will be behind people who are capable of having the knowledge of latest discovered technologies. But being an amateur or being a creative person doesn't really mean that you will be ahead of a lot of people and become a person that could charge some money for the services in that particular discipline, or not if charge the money, but say something about it. You gotta be showing up yourself every day on that creative zone, you on that particular topic or a subject or whatever that is. It was brilliant reading them parallel to each other. So what are the ways you can develop creativity? First of all, there is a quote that creativity is not an event. It's a process. And Austin Kleon says that process is always messy. And this is my entire life is full of processes that I started and failed. Why? Because they were messy. I was too much into the destination that I forgot that there has to be a process to be at that destination. And in order to to be able to reach the destination or the end point or the goal, you have to love the process, or if not love, you have to be neutral with the process, not hate it, not dislike it, if that makes sense. And process is one of the things that actually puts you there. Still, it's boring and cliche and chaotic and messy. You just have to navigate through it, man. That, that spiral sort of thing, that chaos is something that you suffer from to get ahead of people in that field, to become an expert or a master of the field. And mastery requires patience, man. So to be able to be creative, you have to be just like slimes, the clay. You can put that into any sort of shape you like. Okay, guys. Now, calling to prayer is happening. It's my Muslim obligation that I close the video and stop the video, and we will inshallah meet tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoy the video and like it, subscribe it. Allah Hafiz.